I'm twisting my hair because I have work in the morning. So, I washed my hair last night and I had put a protective style in it. And I thought it was going to be dry by the time I woke up. Because usually it'd be dry by the time I wake up. But I think I went into the rain or something like that. And I forgot about that part. Um, but when I took it out, it wasn't dry. So it went back to looking like this because it wasn't dry. So the hairstyle I was going to have for work tomorrow didn't really work out. So now I'm just going to twist my real hair because I don't have enough time to do like braids or anything. Well, actually, I kind of do have enough time, but I want to get a decent amount of sleep tonight because lately I've been having nightmares, so I haven't got that many hours of sleep. And to all the little black girls that might watch my video on YouTube, you can do your hair. It's not that hard. Natural hair is beautiful, and it can grow very long. Little do people know because they don't take care of their hair, and these moms don't take care of their daughter's hair. But all you have to do is put protective styles in it, to be honest. Twist it up, braid it up after you wash it, put some conditioner in it, comb it out, brush it out. Actually, brush it out. I've learned that using a Denman brush and a paddle brush or whatever it's called, white girl brush, whatever you want to call it, it actually does work better. You just have to start at the ends and work your way to the root for all the people who don't know. But yeah. So my hair isn't wet right now, and usually I don't do my hair when it's not wet, but I'm doing these twists right now like this, and like it's just for tomorrow. To be honest, I'm going to put it, I don't know what I'm going to do to it. I might take it out in the morning because it's going to be curly or whatever, but I might leave it in if it look okay down because my hair is getting a little bit longer. This is literally a year worth of hair. Like, I cut my hair off a year ago in a good way, pretty quick. I don't have a specific topic that I'm going to talk about. I'm just talking. So if you get on here or if you're on here, say hi or something. Initiate a conversation. Or else I'm just going to be rambling about whatever. But yeah, so I'm just twisting it. And it might take a long time. So this video might be low-key long or whatever, but that's cool. Okay, so no one's on here right now, so I'm just going to talk about what's going on in my life right now. Because, it might be a little bit interesting. So, like I said, I've been having nightmares. Like, the last 2 days. And in the last 2 days, I've been in a new environment. A very calm, peaceful, cozy, happy environment. So, I am very weirded out at why I'm having nightmares, but it's probably because I'm alone for the first time, and it didn't kick in to me that I was alone, like literally alone, until last night. No, not last night, 2 nights ago, which is when the nightmares started. It was getting dark or whatever, and I was on my phone, so I hadn't even noticed that the apartment had got dark or whatever. It was no lights on. It was getting way too dark, and then I started feeling like somebody was here. And I was like, oh my God, something finna get me. But, of course, nothing got me. I'm a fucking dummy. But, yeah. When I cut my hair, I had cut it uneven. Because I cut it with some scissors. And I never, evened it out, with clippers or anything. I just let it grow however it was going to be growing. So, some of my hair is longer than the other parts of my hair. Especially in the back, which of course the back is always going to look longer because it's at the bottom. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Not my nightmare from last night. That one was super personal, but the nightmare that I had yesterday night was so weird. And it's crazy because I was looking something up today. You know how coincidences or whatever the fuck they really called. I'm gonna try not to cuss. I'm gonna try. It had led me to reading this post about, what was it called? Basically, a forecast for what was happening in July, and it's not July. Why the fuck? Oh, I just said I was gonna cuss. Why the fuck would they try to call me? I hate when people do that. Do not call me on Facebook. Like, first of all, I don't even like talking to people. And don't mind my hair. I don't like talking to people. Especially not on a computer. Again, if you can't tell by the quality. Hi, Leilani. It's going good, George. That's so weird. That last name is exactly what I was just talking about. Like, done. The person who had wrote the article that I'm talking about, I was reading. What y'all doing? Leilani, what you doing? The article was written by Belinda Dunn. And I had emailed her because at the end of her forecast of what she was saying was happening in, oh shit. I said I was going to try not to cuss. What was I saying? But her forecast, she was talking about a dream that she had. And she was like, everybody in the world was pregnant. Which I don't know if she mean every female in the world was pregnant. But on her post, she wrote everyone in the world was pregnant. But I had that similar dream not last night, the night before last night. And I was pregnant, and the belly grew within the day that my dream was in. And I had a daughter. That shit was really weird because I was feeling it. Like, I touched my stomach in my dream. I felt it. That shit is crazy. My dreams be, like, very vivid. But yeah, so I had emailed her, and I'm like, I had that same dream 2 nights ago, and I was pregnant, and it grew overnight. Like, and that's so weird because the prophecies or whatever it's called and the conspiracy stuff is talking about the however many women that end up being pregnant and they give birth. Like, they weren't pregnant in the beginning of the day, but by the end of the day they all gave birth to like a bunch of like spiritual type of babies, like babies that were super gifted. And even it's a movie that they made about it. I forgot what the movie is called, but I saw the trailer like probably last year or maybe the year before that, whatever. But the women had the babies, and they had gave them up for adoption, and some man had adopted them, and they all had superpowers, and he taught them how to do stuff, I guess. I didn't watch the movie, but I watched the trailer. But yeah, so I was having that dream, and it's crazy because these last 2 months, I promise you, I have been having some weird, like, symptoms. But, so the first test had a second line that was super faint. But I didn't see it the moment that I took the test. I saw it the next day because something told me to keep it and something told me to look at it that day. And when I looked at it, I saw the fact that it was a faint line. And I'm like, maybe it's because, it's the next day and it's basically like expired now because I used it or whatever. So I'm like, nah. But then I looked it up and it was like, no, if it's a line on it and it hasn't been like a very long time, then it was positive and you just didn't wait long enough to see it. And I was like, okay, it could be possible. So I was like, okay. But I got my period. But it only lasted 2 days. And then I was spotting on the third day. And usually it lasts for 5 days. And I don't spot. I just bleed. But then I got my period this month. But I also had really crazy symptoms again. But I took a pregnancy test and it came out negative. Like, I even checked it the day after like I did the other one. And it was still negative. So I was like, how did the first one have a line that was super faint, but then the second one was negative? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm just going to wait because, it came out negative. So I'm not. But the dream that I had made me freaking think that I was, and then the fact that she keeps saying, people keep saying, like, oh, you wasn't pregnant in the beginning of the day, and then you give birth. And I even looked it up, and people have cryptic pregnancies where it's like they still have their period, or at least like, you know, they bleed or whatever, and they didn't get a positive test. They didn't know they were pregnant until they gave birth. And I would hate to be that motherfucking person because, let me stop cussing. I would hate to be that person because they wasn't prepared. They didn't have no baby crib at the crib. They didn't have no Pampers. They didn't have no onesies, no bottles, no breast pump, no nothing. Like, they didn't think they was pregnant. I want to be fully prepared. Like, I want everything done the first week that I know that I'm pregnant. I want the nursery to be done. I want the crib to be set up. I want the clothes to be in the little, you know, dresser and everything. So that was crazy. Say hi if you're on here so I can say hey to you. Because if you're watching, then I want to watch you too. So say hi so I can know when you get on, I'm going to look at yours. But yeah, that stuff was crazy. It's 6:48. I don't know when I started this, but it low-key is not taking as long as I thought it was going to take because it's been probably like 10 minutes and I got the back done. I got thick hair and it's so irritating being a dark-skinned black girl. Even though my hair isn't bad. I love my hair. It's really not bad. It's dry right now though. Hey. Hey, Bree. You missed it, I think, when I was talking about the pregnancy test. So last month it came out with a faint line, but I didn't see it until the day after I took it, so I didn't know if it was right. So I was just waiting for my period. I got my period. And this month, my period was late again. Like last month, my period was late. That's why I took one. And my period was late again this month. So I took another one, but that one said negative. But then my period came a few days after that. So, yeah. Yeah. But no, what y'all doing? The ones that's watching this that hear me say what y'all doing. Hi, Robert. I was on live when you called. And I really don't like getting on the phone because I'm on the computer or whatever. So it's really not on the phone. And why can't you watch it on YouTube? What happened? Well, this one, of course you can't because it's not on there yet because we're currently making it. Why does this thing keep telling me that the FPS is too low? What is a FPS? I don't know what that is. Y'all, if y'all are not woke, or if y'all feel like y'all are woke and nobody around you is woke, y'all need to watch my videos for real. I be talking about that shit. And y'all need to make y'all own videos too for real, because we are the people that are supposed to be leading the world into the new shit. 2020 was a new decade. We are the new people. We are the future. And the future is now because we only live in the now. You don't know? Okay. But that's cool. Thank you for trying though. Where I'm at, I'm in Illinois. I'm in yeah, I'm in Illinois. First I was in Indiana. Now I'm in Illinois. My hair is so thick in the middle. Like the back is like perfect, like super easy to manage. But then the middle get thick and then the front is like a mix of the back and the front. But I'm not gonna complain because some bitches is bald headed. So I'm not gonna complain. But I do wish like I knew somebody to do my hair. But I don't like other people doing my hair because other people don't know how to take care of natural hair. And I'm not really a big person on weave and all of that stuff. Like, I'm not opposed to it, and I've had it before, obviously. But I'm not really big on putting a lot of weave in my hair. But I do want some weave in my hair, though. I think I want the twist. Like, I'm doing twists right now because I actually do want twists. I did my own dread things, the faux locks or whatever. I did my own that. Oh, like when was that? In May. I did those. And it wasn't hard. It really wasn't hard. Like how I'm doing my hair right now, all I had to do, I had to part it how I wanted it to be, and then I braided it, and then when I got the hair, I just crocheted it, and all your edges. I got too much edges. Like my edges, literally, like they too much. Um, Try black castor oil. Well, it depends on what type of hair you got. If you got low porosity hair, then I don't recommend you putting oil on your edges. But if you got porosity hair, did I say high or low? Anyway, high porosity you probably don't need the oil, but low porosity you do need oil. Um, so Robert, you missed it in the beginning because I was talking about it. Um, so the first test had a faint line or whatever last month, but this month is June. Yeah, this month it said negative. But I felt a lot of like my boobs was my never had like PMS symptoms other than cramping a week before my period come. But this time my boobs was so sore, which is why I took the test, and then my period came late and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Oh my god, I said I was gonna stop cussing. Y'all see how hard it is? It's like stop smoking, stop drinking. It's hard. Even though I've never been a drinker, so I don't know about that. But I heard it's hard. Smoking wasn't hard for me to stop. Not really. That's because I wasn't really too big on it in the first place. Um, Shoot, I feel like I'm gonna be one of those people who just like I don't trust my own symptoms no more because I've thought I was pregnant a few times, and especially right like this time, and it came out negative. Like last month it had a faint line, but this month it clearly was negative. Like if it would have been for real like pregnant the first time with the faint line, then I should get a very positive test right now, right? But I didn't. But like I said, my boobs super sore. Um, the day that I started bleeding, which I'm not gonna lie, like I just said, I just got my period. Like it was late and everything. My boobs sore, everything. The day that my period has started and it's about to end, which that was 2 days ago. So I have a 5 day period. So I've been bleeding for 2 days and it's already basically over. But again, the test came out negative. And I went to the doctor and everything. Like they didn't do a blood test because for some reason they don't like doing shit. They don't like their job for real. Um, but yeah, my boobs was sore. The day that I had got my period, before I started bleeding, I tasted this weird type of like chemical taste in my mouth. You know how you get an IV and they put that IV water in your system and you can taste it or smell it or something like that. Like you could taste it basically. That's what I was tasting, except for it was a little bit stronger and it made me feel like I was about to be sick. So I was like, my period late, my boobs hurting. Oh my god, I'm pregnant. Soon as I was thinking that, I started getting intense cramps. Like they wasn't super intense. I'm not gonna lie, they wasn't really intense. They was mild, but where they were at just made it very like uncomfortable because it was way too tender. And then I started bleeding. At first, I was spotting, and I was like, okay, implantation bleeding. I've heard about this, so I'm pregnant. Then it got heavier, and I was like, it's not supposed to do that. So I'm like, okay. And the test came out negative. So I'm like, okay, so my period started. So that was on the 28th. It's the 30th, and now my period is like gone. So that's only 2 days. And my period is supposed to be heavy for 5 days. So, shit. If I end up being pregnant for real, I'm going to sue the hospital. in Indiana because that was the first one. Well, it depends when I have it. So if I have one in January, which is what the lady has said, she said her dream was that everybody in the world was pregnant and their gestational due date was January 2022. So if I have a baby in January, I'm definitely gonna sue the hospital that I was going to when I was feeling like I was pregnant, and they told me I wasn't. Even though they didn't do a blood test, they only did a urine test, which is what, like, that's not always correct. And then especially if you have twins, even though I'm not gonna lie, my stomach is very small, but I am anemic and I do have um, like iron deficiency and all that kind of stuff. And all my life I've had heavy periods and cramps and stuff, and I always was in the hospital and at the doctor and at my OB because like I was feeling too much pain, but they always told me nothing was wrong. But I feel the pain, so and it's intense and I'm bleeding heavy, so something's wrong. They never gave me um they never gave me anything for it. They never told me I had PCOS or whatever it's called, endometrius or whatever it's called, or the one that started with an M. They never told me I had any of those. But I've had heavy bleeding. I know I'm anemic, and I know that the periods hurt really bad. Yeah, that's the first time I felt like that. And the chemical taste, like the chemical taste that I'm talking about, I tasted like it literally tasted like I had an IV put in my arm and they put that stuff in my arm and some medicine or whatever. But I was sitting in a fucking hotel in a freaking hotel room. So I don't know, but I'm gonna just wait it out or whatever. Whatever is meant to be happening is happening. Whatever is going on, sooner or later, I'm gonna find out what it is. Hopefully sooner, because if it's later, that might mean something bad is gonna happen. But as long as I don't die, I can at least sue their asses, cause I've been to the doctor. I am a doctor, ER clinic type of freak, cause whenever I feel like something is wrong with my body, like they neglect black women a lot, and that's why a lot of black women die during labor because the doctors don't know us. Like they don't, their research and their practice isn't based on black women, and if it was, then we wouldn't be dying on their tables at a higher rate than white women and all the other women. Um, but yeah, you know, when you feel like something is wrong with your body, be persistent and consistent. Persistent, both of them. Be both of them because the doctors aren't feeling what you're feeling and they do get things wrong. There's so many cases of people with cancer. Like they don't catch the cancer till it's at stage 3, but they've been at the doctor the whole time telling them something was wrong and they kept telling them they were fine. It's so many cases of that. And that's because people know when their body is off. You know when something isn't right with your body. I know when something isn't right with my body. I've always felt like something was wrong with my body though. And it's not in my head. It literally, I literally don't know what be going on. These things are, I think I made them too small because I feel like they take it too long to do. Oh no, I did a lot. It's a lot. Okay. But yeah, the world is really, really weird. Also, while we're on the fact of getting treated differently and getting different treatment being black, that's saying the doctors are to black women what cops are to black men. You ever heard that before? Yeah, doctor. Yeah, that is very true. Because, like I'm saying, a lot of black women die because the doctors didn't fix something that they could have fixed earlier. And they also have this stigma that they think that we don't feel pain as easy as white women, which it could be true, but that doesn't, just because you don't feel something doesn't mean it's not happening. When you get in surgery and they put you on anesthesia, you don't feel it, but that doesn't make the fact that they cutting your skin open any less real, you know? Yeah, I know how to do hair. I know how to do like natural hair. I know how to do like braids and twists. Like I can do weave too, but like not on a professional type of level where yeah, not on a professional level. I'm pretty sure Shay could tell you like no, she don't know how to do hair. But I do, but I'm more equipped of natural. Like when I put weave in people's hair, I'm used to me wanting my weave to look like it's real. So that's how I do it. So it don't be looking like it's weave. And people like their hair looking like it's weave. Which I understand that, but I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like that, to be honest. To each their own. But yeah, I'm really tripped out over my nightmares. Like, I haven't had nightmares for real, since I was like 10. And I'm 19. The fuck? Why am I a 19-year-old with fucking nightmares? That shit is bizarre. But I also have a lot of like prophetic dreams, which is very bizarre. Now I feel like that's the scary part. I feel like that's probably the scary part because I know my shit be coming true sometimes. Me and my cousin was just talking about that too. Having dreams and then the shit correspond in real life the next day or the next week or whatever. It says it's two people on here. What y'all doing? Is anybody eating? Is anybody eating right now? Cause I'm not hungry, but it is 7:04, so this is about the time. What the fuck? um, yeah. So is anybody eating? Come cook for me. Come teach me how to cook. I'm trying to be a good housewife and a good mother. No, I don't. No, for real. I do. I want to learn how to cook like a grandma. You know how grandma's like. I want to go to my grandma's house because she always cooking. She makes sure we fed or whatever. I'm not saying my grandma because I don't. Well, I do, but my mom's mom is gone. I never met her, and I've only met my other grandma a few times. I miss her. I hope she's doing okay. I love people. I love people. I truly do. Like, even people who've hurt me in my life, like, I still love them. I'm such a fucking empath. It's bizarre. I really don't like hurting people, and I really don't like seeing other people hurt. I really wish the world was all happy. Robert, what you doing? Because you commenting a lot. And you ain't tell me what you doing yet. I don't know what um I don't know what's gonna happen for Halloween or whatever. I know it's only about to be July and I'm over here talking about and worried about Halloween, but that's my favorite time of year. I just saw the real trailer for the new Halloween that's coming out. The first Halloween that just came out in 2018. Or was that 2019? Maybe it was 2019. No, I feel like it was. No, I don't know. But I saw that one 4 times in the movie theater, and it was so good. I was so ready. Like I was so ready to watch it a fifth time, but it had ran out. So I couldn't go back and see it. But I just saw the trailer for what is it? Halloween Kills. And I'm seeing that. I cannot wait to see that. I love scary movies so much. When I was in preschool, my favorite movie was Freddy vs. Jason. I was just telling Jenny that today. The people, when they asked me my favorite movie in preschool for the thing that we were doing, and I said that, like, they were concerned the fact that I was watching that at that age. But I'm telling y'all, that was my favorite movie. You know, they had Kelly Rowland in it. I was so mad when they let Jason kill Kelly Rowland. She was talking her shit to Freddy though. That shit was funny. Then I just said I was gonna stop cussing. Look at me. But it was so, like, I was so heated when they killed Kelly Rowland. I was like, now I'm glad they didn't do that little whole cliche of letting the black person die first in the movie, knowing that damn well the black person ain't gonna die first in real life. So I'm glad that she didn't die first or whatever, but still, it made me mad that she died in the movie. Bro, the two people that's on here, or whoever is on YouTube or whatever, and you get to this part, comment a TV death that made you cry for real. I'm gonna tell y'all mine. Mine was Mona off of Pretty Little Liars, even though turns out she didn't really die or whatever. But I was watching it in real time when it was coming on every Tuesday. So I thought she was really dead, and they showed us her dead and stuff, and I was crying because because it was so sad. It was so sad. I was like, why would somebody kill Mona? Knowing damn well, of course, somebody would kill Mona for real, because she was A at first, ruining their lives. And I really think that Aria was supposed to be A. You know how many times they foreshadowed the fact that Aria was A in Pretty Little Liars? For it to just turn out to be Spencer's twin that they never foreshadowed the whole time, other than a while back when they was letting Allie talk about some twin girl stabbing her sister or whatever. Even though that still wasn't even a plot line when they said that Spencer had a twin, so it didn't even make sense. But yeah, that made me mad when Mona died. Well, fake died. And I was crying. That's so embarrassing, but I was really crying. I was crying because she had turned into my favorite character. It's something about those type of characters, like the Mona and the Jade West of TV shows. Like the bad girl, always, like, for some reason I always gravitate towards them. Like, they become my favorite character. Everybody loves Jade West. If you ever watch Victorious, you know you like Jade. And if you a little bit queer, you know you had a crush on Jade. Especially when she was singing Take a Hint. Cause everybody was commenting and making that new, when TikTok first came out, they made her viral again. And I think it was for the What's the Prob Dog or whatever, but then everybody was talking about how she was singing the Take a Hint song, and she was counting, and they was like, that was so seductive. And I even just watched on YouTube, it came up of her walking or strutting when she was singing it or whatever, and they was like, she's so hot. And I watched Dynasty, and like, I love her as Fallon too. Like, so her as Jade, I watched Killin' Daddy, and her name was Callie on that. So I love Elizabeth Gillies as an actress, well, as a person. Like, she's that bitch. I just said I was gonna stop cussing. I'm steady cussing. But yeah. No, for real. It could be a movie death too. What movie death made you cry? Or at least sad, like. What's something somebody told me before? I'm trying to think. Somebody said something about a character on Game of Thrones, but I forgot what character they said. I never really watched Game of Thrones, but somebody told me before that when somebody died on Game of Thrones, it made them sad. Or tell me a time when somebody died on a TV show or a movie and you was like, yes, they deserve to die. I look like fucking Shrek. I just said I was going to stop cussing. Oh my God. I have a potty mouth. I'm so sorry. When I have kids, I'm not gonna cuss because I don't want my kids' first word to be bitch. I mean, the B word. I just made the ones in the back super skinny, but I low key might make the front ones a little bit like thicker. But anyway, hold on, I can't even see this. So what I was just talking about, I was talking about pregnancy stuff on this video. I was talking about um, TV shows. Yeah, let's talk more about TV shows. Can you tell me the name of this hairstyle? This hairstyle is called twists. So I'm putting it in twist right now. So if you can see, like, I'm just putting it in twist, and I don't know what I'm gonna do to the twist. I'm gonna wait until after I get done doing it to figure out what I'm gonna do to it. Cause I might just twist it again, like twist the twist, just so it can be like a protective style. Or you know how when people have dreads, they have it like wrapped up in these like cocoon looking things. I don't know what it's called. Guys don't even be having names for their hairstyles anyway, so it's probably not even called anything. But I might do that, even though I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna look it up how to do it, or maybe not. It depends how it look after I'm finished twisting everything. If it look okay down, which it low key might not because my hair isn't that long. Well, it's actually it is pretty long, but it's not like as long as I want it. Like I want my hair to be down to my butt by 2022. Not by 2020. Yeah, by 2022, I can get there because this literally is a year worth of hair growth. So I can do this 2 more times. Yeah, it'll be about there. But you still didn't tell me what you're doing. Like I know you are on here watching this, but like, what else are you doing? I know people be multitasking. I gotta take this one down. See when I take this one down and it. Hold on, let me get this right. It's backwards, so I can't even function right. And it's like, oh shit, it didn't really do it. But if it would have been overnight, it would have been way more curly than that. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna just make it to where I put all of these in bigger twists. So, now what should we talk about? Something that corresponds with what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Let's talk about what nah. I don't know. What y'all been doing? Oh, that's all. Well, that's cool. That's cool. That's what you doing. Hold on. Okay, I've been on here for 38 minutes, maybe 39. This be telling me the wrong time. Oh, it smells so good. My hair smells so good because of Tresemme. Yeah, Tresemme got my hair smelling very good. The one that says something about curly. Let me see, cause I'm definitely gonna put it up. Like the front is gonna be pulled to the back, cause you know when you have a ponytail in your hair or when you have it tight or something, not tight, cause I can't do tight. But when you have a ponytail, like it give you like a type of facelift. Like, and I like when my eyebrows be like this, cause it make me look serious. Like, bitch, don't fucking play with me. But then I smile and I be like, hi. I'm my daddy's child. This eyebrow look way different than this eyebrow. Well, I kind of look. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so ask me the question, Robert. I like saying your name. It's very professional. See, that's what I hate about when I do stuff like this. Cause then when I get to the front, it's like it don't weigh down like how I want it to. That's why I want it to be longer. But it is a nice length right now, so I'm gonna be grateful for the fact that it is this length. But yeah, if y'all have a question, y'all can ask me questions. That's actually really good because, like I said, I don't have anything planned to talk about. It's just whatever comes up. And plus, I'm gonna put this on YouTube. People don't be liking going to the ones that are very long, but this one's gonna be long because I'm doing my hair and I can't edit it. So, well, I probably could, of course, but I'm not because editing takes way too much time. Y'all ever lived in a place where somebody died and y'all heard weird noises and stuff? You can ask me your question, by the way. I don't know if you heard me. Oh, you said me. A Christian? Yeah. Yeah, I am a Christian. Well, I'm not gonna say that all the way, but yes, I am. I do believe in God. I do believe in the Bible. And I do believe in, the things that, well, I will go to church. I go to church sometimes. And the ones that I go to are Christian churches. The last church that I went to, though, I think it was a Baptist church. Mostly, I think the churches that I've been to in my life are Baptist churches. I feel like I've been to a Catholic one before when I was really young, so that one really doesn't count. Whichever one is really big on the are you married? No, I'm not married. I'm 19. Well, I guess a 19-year-old could be married. Kim Kardashian was married at 19, and it didn't last, even though she was just married now, and they split bill. Y'all saw Cardi B is pregnant. Her and Offset pregnant again. Their daughter is very beautiful. Oh my god! And I didn't know that it was BET time. Even though I guess now that I think about it, BET is like a summer thing. I'm gonna go to the BET Awards probably next year. The world really is opened up, son. Y'all know when it get cold, motherfuckers gonna be sick. I mean, people are gonna be sick again, right? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know these people that are getting the vaccine keep getting COVID, right? Yeah. So while they opening everything up, while everybody outside having a dandy time in the heat, which, like I said in one of my other videos, the heat already was said to be something that keeps the virus like under control. Y'all are gonna be sick as soon as it get cold. As soon as it start getting cold, y'all are gonna be sick, and it's gonna be more people dying. You said you talked about being pregnant. You have a boyfriend, right? I had a little, fling fling or whatever, but mm, I'm focused on myself. My boyfriend is God. My boyfriend is Jesus. No, that's the brother. Oh wait, no, that's the father too. So never mind. My boyfriend is myself. I hate when my hair do that. That's why I do my hair when it's wet because it let it lay down better. And if I wet it after I do this, which wouldn't be a bad idea, it's gonna shrink up more and be poofier. All of y'all left me, but it's cool. I'm a G. I'm not a G, but I'm a G. To Robert, who asked about me being a Christian or whatever, Robert, I would probably more put on my thing that I'm spiritual rather than putting it more as a religion, because religion is placed like it's a way to like separate people, because literally all the religions are the same outline, same contrast, like it's the same thing, it's just they call everything a different thing. God is the universe, is the source, is the energy, the high, most high, Allah, Jehovah, yeah, the sun, the sun. I'm talking about the sun that give all of us life. Um, but yeah, I would say, I guess my answer to that would be I'd rather put a but I hate the way that spirituality is being like dumbed down recently. Like people started waking up and getting on TikTok talking about how they was woke or whatever and waking up and stuff, and then it became a trend for other people. Oh my God, I'm gonna do this and do that, and they're like trying to make it seem like something that it's really not. So yeah. So I don't know. I don't know about saying spiritual either. I'm connected to the source. There we go. Starts with a C as well. I'm not parting my hair any like for real. Like I'm not doing this to be like super fancy or whatever. Because all I gotta do to make it look okay and decent in the morning is do my edges. That's all I gotta do. And I got a lot of baby hair, so even if I don't gel my edges down and do something with them, which all I do is put the gel, put some water on it, put a little bit of gel on it, and slick, like brush it back or whatever. Cause my edges, like they already like they're in a nice place. I ain't really too like I'm not too fond of doing all the extra stuff with my hair. You can't look at my natural hair and not be distracted by it for some reason, or if you're thinking something bad about it, then you're a weak person, and I don't like weak people. No offense to the weak people, but I just don't like weak people. Weak people. This camera, you can't really see what I'm doing, but yeah, these are twisted. Oh, y'all, tell me why I was not planning on doing this today. I don't know if I can get up or whatever. I ain't gonna get up because I don't have any pants on right now. But my cousin invited me with her today, and so I went with her while she was gonna go get her nose pierced. And when we went in there, she got her nose pierced, the other side of her nose pierced, and I was just watching her, and she was like, "Oh, you should get it too." And I was like, "Ooh, I don't know about that, cause I don't know about like my nose. I don't know, like that hurts. Like even doing this, like my nose is sensitive, like it hurts." So I was like, "I don't know about that." But I was telling the shop lady I was talking about my belly button piercing being closed or whatever. So I was asking her, "So would I get it re-pierced or would you guys open it?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, if it's not too close, then we can cuz my sneaky link wasn't me." That's how, Robert. It was a person. It was a man. But I'm not gonna be doing nothing like that no more at all. Period. I don't want no guys. I don't want no nothing. Me, myself, and I, and people that get money around me. That's it. And preferably women, because men are very sinful, distracted beings. They could never. No offense to any man, but y'all could never compare with us. Like on a well-rounded like thing, because obviously y'all stronger than us, so y'all beat us at being strong. Obviously y'all can protect better than we could. I could put up a fight in a debate with that one, to be honest, but as being rounded spiritual people or whatever beings, celestial beings. Women, like, the fact that we bear children into this world tells you enough. Like, we are the fucking dominant motherfuckers. We are superior. No, I'm gonna say they're dominant and we're superior. There's a difference between superiority and dominance. Because, mm, so should I say that we're, nah, we're superior. Yeah, we are superior. Robert, you got kids? How old are you? Y'all, huh. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, I just felt that feeling of missing somebody. 50 minutes and I'm not even done with my hair. I wonder how long you can be on live on Facebook. Do they got a time cap? This low key could have been two, but I'm gonna make it into one because I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. And I'm not trying to make these perfect anyway, because if I was, I would definitely be looking in the mirror. I would definitely have a comb, and my hair would definitely not be dry while I'm doing this. But it's not meant to be perfect. It's just meant, this is protective styling because I had combed it out already. So like it's combed out, but it wasn't dry when I took it down from the twist that it was in. So I don't want it to get super nappy when I got work, because I could have just did something to it. 2 days ago, I was thinking to myself, did I want to go to the hair store and get some hair to do some box braids or get some crochet dread looking things so that it could look decent or whatever, but then I didn't. So, yeah, last minute. I am in the living room right now. So, oh, somebody left. Oh, Robert, hold on. I'm lost in our conversation. What are you talking about? You don't need me to. Hold on. What happened? I'm confused at the conversation. Y'all, I wish Pretty Little Liars would come back on. Their fashion, like, I want to be on a TV show like that. Like, I want to be on a TV show and a movie like Empire. Ooh, I could play Cookie. I definitely would love to play Cookie. Like I said, it's something about the women that are like super, like, I guess like my personality type. Like, they, the dominant badass bitch, like, that looks good. I would love to be in a TV show where the fashion, like Dynasty, like, I would love to be in that TV show. Their fashion is like next level amazing. What is that called? It had Ariana, Scream Queens. Yeah, Scream Queens. I didn't watch the whole seasons of that, and I like wasn't watching it religiously. You know how people watch Pretty Little Liars religiously every Tuesday. The new one come on, you got to be watching it. You wasn't cool if you didn't see the new Pretty Little Liars on time. And there's no such thing as I didn't see it yet. Don't talk about it. You see how these look like they. Mm, yeah, I'm gonna have to do something and put it up. Oh, Robert, you're 19. I didn't know that. Y'all, it's so humid in the Midwest and it's raining in the summertime. Like, how on June 21st it turned the first day of summer and it rained and it's been raining? Like, I'm ready for fall anyway. Summer has never been my favorite season because when I was little, I liked going to school. So I liked being in school. I didn't like not being in school. It was no structure. I like structure. Everything planned out with a little bit of like freedom to it too, but for the most part, like it's structured. I feel like that teachers and healthcare workers should be getting paid the most money out of everything because they raise children, they raise the future. And I feel like also at that same token, like there should be more criteria to who becomes a teacher and how school systems work. Because when I was in Gary, the school systems was bad. I'm pretty sure other places have bad school systems, so not just to keep putting Gary on blast, but that place need reform. Every place need reform. I was just on TikTok and this girl was talking about the things you don't do as a white person or as a new person in New York. She was like, if somebody talking on the street, don't look in their mouth and don't be like basically like don't hustle into their conversation or whatever because they'll do whatever. And then she was like, she was just listing off about a bunch of stuff that you shouldn't do in New York. And I was like, and everybody was like, whoa, what the, like, what? Sounds like they need reform down there. That's what I was thinking. I don't like being in environments that, oh, Robert, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, I don't need no guy in my life. Well, actually, I would, because I am a strong believer that we were meant to be together, a male and a female. Boom. Well, a male energy, a masculine energy, and a feminine energy, because there's a difference. Like, I do understand why people be more. Never mind. But I do believe that the masculine and the feminine are destined to find each other and be together and make up a whole front. So I am definitely like looking for that in life. So I'm not trying to tell the universe not to give me my divine counterpart, but also I am content with myself. Like, I'm a very strong-minded person and I'm independent. So it would take a special type of person to deal with me. And you know, I don't like when people who don't know me try to come into my life. And yeah, I don't like new people because even though I don't like old people either, I just don't like people. Okay, so this is gonna look a little bit weird, but I promise you I'm gonna fix it. It's gonna look like, well, okay, look cute. But this is a protective style. Like I said, you really can't see. And it's about to get dark. Like, it's 7:36. That's the only thing I like about summer. The days get longer. So I like that a little bit. My favorite seasons are fall and spring. I love spring because of the rain and the flowers changing, like and blooming and all that kind of stuff. And then I love fall because scary movie time. I love when the trees change colors, and then I love walking on the leaves and it make a crunchy sound when you walk on them. And also for spring, I love when the flowers grow on the trees, the white ones that have like pink in it, because it smells so good. And I really don't like the smell of flowers, like normal flowers, like roses. I don't like the smell of roses. Like, if anybody says they like the smell of roses, They're probably talking about a made up fragrance scent because roses stink and they don't even smell like anything really. They don't. I don't know how to say your name and I don't want to mess it up, but hi to the guy. Wait, who is that? To the person with the name that starts with a W. I want to say what it sounds like, well, what it looks like, but I don't want to be wrong. So I'm not going to say it. Dang, I've been on here for an hour and I'm not even done with my hair. Being a black girl is very time consuming. I respect my time and my craft. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. So when I'm done doing these twists, it's gonna look like some art. No, I'm just playing. I'm not really playing, but I'm playing. What are you doing? The one whose name starts with a W. Uh, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, and it's gonna be called guess the song. So I'm gonna say a verse to a song, and you have to put who said the verse and what the name of the song was. So it's gonna be features to songs or remix or covers to songs. So you have to put the right person who's saying what I'm saying, and then you have to put the right name of the song. But I'm not doing that today. I'm gonna do that when I get a I haven't picked all the songs, so it's gonna be either 10. I was gonna do 15, but when I was thinking 15, I was like, nah, that's too much anyway. But then I put 10, and 10 is low key too much too because now I'm trying to pick the songs and the verses that I want to choose, and I'm trying to get ones that don't say the person's name at all. But it's hard to find. It's hard to find verses, and I'm not doing this year music because I don't really mess with this year's music like that. They're trying to turn the kids into sexual bimbos with no mind capacity, and I don't like that. Well, maybe they're not trying to turn them into that, but parents don't do a good job at censoring their kids from stuff because parents be too busy drinking and smoking and at work and stuff like that. So they don't even be, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. No, for real, do anybody know the maximum time you can be on a live on Facebook? Cause I'm at an hour and 3 minutes. And like I said, my hair's pretty thick. Like I got this much more to go. Hold on, let me part it a little bit so you can really see what I'm talking about. I got this much more to go. And my hands aren't small, so like I used to be so insecure about my arms and my hands and stuff and my feet because like they were big. They are big. But as I'm getting older, it's actually a blessing in disguise. Cause these bitches certified. But I don't like violence either. I don't support or promote violence. But I do support, because I'm an Aquarius and we all know how that goes. I do support telling people when they're wrong and making a big deal about somebody being wrong. I hate people who are bystanders. Like, more than the people who are wrong. I don't like bystanders. Y'all saw me just trying to grab it? Yeah. After the live, can you box me? Talk about box you. I'm gonna see, because, yeah, I got you. I was gonna say, I got a lot of inboxes right now. that I'm not low key. I'm not gonna open them. It's nothing against anybody. Like if I see somebody that like I know that I've met in real life, like I'm gonna text them back. But if I haven't met you in real life and I read the first like few messages or whatever, and it's not like something to respond to, I'm not gonna respond to it because it was nothing to respond to. Now, if you say hi, when I'm on my streak of saying hi, I'm gonna say hi back, of course. I like my mind being stimulated, so if we not trying to have a deep conversation or something like that, something that I actually like get excited about talking about, then my brain isn't like registered to hold up a conversation. That's why if you've ever heard that an Aquarius like ghost people, that's why. Because like y'all have to stimulate our minds. We are air signs who love intellectual things. Well, I am an air sign. Earth signs get on my nerves so bad. No offense to the Capricorns, the Virgos, and the Taurus, but y'all get on my nerves so bad. It's not even funny. I actually do like a lot of y'all too sometimes, but like at the same time, y'all get on my nerves the most. I fuck with fire signs. It'd be a little bit of competition with fire signs. Water signs get on my nerves. They're so like mm. They get on my nerves too. No offense to the Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. I would have thought that Scorpios were fire signs. Like, if I didn't know that they were a water sign, I would put them in a box with a fire sign. And then fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, I think. Yeah. To be honest, I've never really been around a Sagittarius. I just met my first Sagittarius a few weeks ago. And we're supposed to be soulmates and get along perfectly and shit, but I don't know. I've never really been around them that much. Um, the ones in the back come down easier because my hair texture in the back isn't as like black as the front. So, I mean the middle. The middle is like the most coarse, like coily part, and then the back is like more straight and have a different porosity than the rest of my hair too. It's weird. But yeah, I would have thought that Scorpios were fire signs. But I do understand why they are water signs. Because water signs are super emotional. Like, they're more emotional. They act and think and respond to things on a emotional, personal type of level. And I don't really fuck with that. Like it's okay. Like, because that's them. And I love them. Because, like, my mom's a a Pisces, so she's a water sign. My sister is a Scorpio, that's a water sign. But then my other sister is a Taurus. You know, like I just said, the earth signs get on my nerves. My dad is a Capricorn, a earth sign. I'm not saying. But, oh, my bad to the Pisces, because my brother is a Pisces. Like I said, like my mom is a Pisces, my brother is a Pisces. My sister is a Virgo. Sister, I'm sorry, you are an earth sign. uh, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. Virgo though, my first love was a Virgo. Well, is a Virgo. Um, so of course, like y'all got a space in my heart. But at the same time, they are the ones that get on my nerves the most. I'm not gonna lie. Fire signs get on my nerves too, but they get on my nerves in a type of way that it's like competition, and like not the bad kind. It's like the good kind. It's like the kind that make you like, cause I'm so intellectual. Like I'm not feelings based. Like you can't make me mad, feelings wise, and have me expressing some shit to you through my feelings. I keep that shit to myself. Now intellectually, I'ma fuck your ass up and let you know some shit intellectually, hurt your feelings intellectually, but all that other stuff like. And then fire signs, like they like to be physical, so like they'll fight faster, like they'll fight you faster physically. And like I said, like I can get my point across without putting my hands on somebody, unless they're a fucking water sign. That's why water signs get on my nerves. They make me want to hit them. Those are the only signs that really make me want to hit them. Even though I just said water, earth signs get on my nerves the most. But they don't make me want to hit them though. They make me want to choke them a little bit. Like, bitch, act fucking right. Didn't I say I was gonna stop cussing? But water signs, they like, it's like they don't think the way, like, most of them anyway. Water signs make me want to hurt them. They really make me, because it's like you can't talk to them. You can't talk to them, and it's so irritating. Okay, Robert. When I'm done doing my twist, that's when I'm gonna get off of live. So I ain't got that much left. I was just saying something about it was a lot, but now that I just did that little section, it's really not that much. My hair just thick and it feel like a lot. What was I finna say? But yeah. Oh, and then air signs. So I'm not gonna leave air signs out because I was just talking about myself. But the Geminis, the Libras, and the other Aquarius. I've never been around another female Aquarius like too much, and I haven't really been around a male Aquarius too much. But the ones that I have been around, like, I'm not gonna lie, I see, like, I low key be wanting to put my hands on them too, but not in the extent of, like, for real. At the moment, I do want to put my hands on a fire sign. Not gonna lie, but like I said, I do not promote violence, even though, or killing people. I definitely don't promote killing people, but I ain't gonna lie. If somebody pushed me too far to the point where, like, it's like I need my get back, I'm definitely gonna shoot a bitch in their kneecap. You gonna be limping, and every time you limp and want to walk normal, you gonna be thinking, Keirra ass shot me, and I just want you to know, you shouldn't have did whatever the fuck you did. So every time you limping, every time you feel pain in your knee after I shoot you, well, after you get shot, because who's to say I'm going to shoot you? But after, when you feel that, just know, think of me every time and be like, I should have never fucked with her. Because I'm pretty sure your intuition told you at some point not to fuck with me. They was like, don't fuck with that bitch. She kind of crazy. She be smiling and shit, but she kind of crazy. I know. Thank you, Robert. And it's an hour and 13 minutes. I'm finna try to twist this faster than I am. But to be honest, I'm twisting it pretty fast. See, look. It's sticking up. I feel like when Kayla Nicole, she was doing her hair and she was talking about some, why keep doing that? Go that way or whatever. When she was flat ironing it. But, yeah. But yeah, Geminis, I've never been around too many Geminis. Like, my brother is Gemini, but he's younger than me. So his personality is still developing. And since, like, I'm the big sister, I don't know the true personality of none of my siblings because, they have sugar coated on top because I've been, like, an authority type of figure to them in their mind. Because when I be seeing my sister lives, the Scorpio one, Because my other sister, the Taurus, she don't be on social media like that. But when I was watching my sister live, she sounds so different on her lives talking to her little friends and stuff than she do in the household with me. Well, did in the household with me, which is so normal because she's her own person or whatever. So of course, I've woken up to so much of like life, and I'm very interested to keep waking up to more things and to keep learning more things. It's very fulfilling. Yeah. Robert, I see you still here. I think that's you. You just said you was getting off. Let me think some other. Oh my God, cancers. I'm gonna put y'all in y'all own little box. Like I already said, water signs. Like I don't like y'all get on my nerves, but cancers. I'm gonna say more male cancers, but female Virgos and female cancers are like mirrors of each other. Like they're like for real. But yeah, it's male cancers. They always lying. Oh, I know. I love a cancer right now. Like she is so amazing. I love her so much. She's a cancer. I keep forgetting that she's a cancer, but she's a cancer. So I'm not gonna say I hate them or anything, but because I love her, she's amazing. She's different. Um, but male cancers always cheating. They cheating. Anytime you meet a cancer, just know they cheating. They got a wife. They cheating. Virgos too. They got a wife. They cheating. And if they're not old enough to have a wife, they still cheating. They cheated on their test in school all the time. Them Capricorns cheating too. Yeah, I'm putting y'all out there. Them Capricorns cheating too. Them Sagittarius, they cheating too. Them Aquarius, they cheating too. Ask me out. No, I'm just playing. I ain't got no person right now. See, my hair right here is wet. Like I washed it last night, and it's about to be. It's nighttime again. Like it don't look like nighttime because it's summer or whatever. But I just washed it last night, and it was supposed to be dry this morning, but it wasn't. But yeah, cancers. I'm gonna say male cancers because, like I said, I got a soft spot for cancers at the moment. Leos, Leos be acting like they don't do nothing wrong. They get on my nerves. What's a Leo? They are fire sign. I would never put them in a fire sign. Like they the lion or whatever. But I wouldn't put them in a fire sign if I was to guess what they were. I don't know if that's somebody texting me, but I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. I'm at 1 hour and 18 minutes. But let me think. Yeah. I have fallen in a little bit of love for a cancer male before. That nigga was cheating. Not on me, because I had just met him. But, yeah, he was cheating. Dirty. Dirty penis. Motherfuckers. I said I was gonna stop cussing. I ain't gonna lie, Aquarius be thinking that even though we don't be intentionally doing things, but we like create a lot of situations that impact other people. And then we don't be understanding that we created the situations and stuff. Well, they created it, but we contributed to it. I can admit that. Libras get on my nerves too because they be acting so laid back. Again, like they don't do stuff, but they do. And then they never be thinking they wrong. Like, it's a difference between never thinking you're wrong because you're never wrong. My nationality. I don't know how to answer that because I don't know if that means, like, I'm American. um, I live in the United States, so I'm American. I'm black, so I'm African American. No, I'm African American. Um, to be honest, I want to do the DNA test thing so that I can figure out like really what I am. But I'm also like a little bit skeptical of does that really work because well, I feel like yeah it does work, but are they going to tell me the truth? Are they obligated to tell me the truth? So I'm a little, but I do want to do it just for shits and giggles. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do the one that's called 23andMe or if I'm gonna do a different one. I feel like that should be free. Why are they charging us to find out what we are? That's so stupid. And it's getting dark a little bit, so I'm trying to hurry up and get this done before it get dark. Because I'm black. I'm dark skinned. So as soon as it start getting dark, you ain't going to be able to see nothing but my teeth and my eyes. Ooh. What's your nationality? I think you told me already. This smells so good. This Tresemme in my hair smells so good. Like I said, though, I watched it last night. So the fact that I still smell it today is amazing. I remember when I was younger, I was around this girl, her name was Alexis, and she had curly hair, she was mixed, and her hair always smelled so good. Like that's one thing. And then this other girl, she was white, probably all the way. I don't know if she was like white, or whatever, but like she was white, and her hair always smelled good. And she used Pantene. I don't know what Alexis used, but Dakota, she used Pantene. And her hair always smelled good. Every time she came by me, like I just smelled her hair. It was smelling so good. Both of them, they always was by me and it smelled good because like their hair smelled really good. I got a weakness for like people who smell really good just all the time. Like I want to meet Rihanna so that I can see if she really does smell really good. Cause everybody always like be talking about Rihanna and they be like, she smells so good. She smells like heaven. Da 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 da. And then I just like when I see people steady saying that, I be like, I want to know what she smells like. I want to know what Rihanna smells like. I want to know what Beyonce smells like. That sounds very creepy, but that sounds so creepy. But yeah, I do want to meet Rihanna so that I can see if she smells good, like people say. Which of course she probably do, but I'm just saying. But I want people to be like that about me too. I've gotten that a few times. Like people just be like, "Oh, you smell good," and I love when I'm around people that smell good because then I tell them, "Oh, you smell good." I hate when people come around me smelling stank. But I don't say, "Oh, you stink," because I don't know what people be going through. Even though if it's too much, like, or if I know like they situation, and I know that they have the means in their household to not stink, then I'm gonna say something. I'm be like, "Why is you musty? You musty. Your breath stink. Your armpits on 10. You smell like Burger King." Like I don't like when people come around me smelling bad. If I don't come around you smelling bad, don't come around me smelling bad. But then again, like I said, I'm not going to say nothing unless I'm comfortable saying something, which means that you should be comfortable saying something. Neither one of my parents is African. I'm just I'm black, so slave trade. I got African in me somewhere or something. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I'm pretty sure if I go to Egypt, India, Dubai, or something like that, all the places that got kings and stuff, Africa, all that, all the places that have real queens and kings and stuff, I'm pretty sure I could get me a king or a prince. But no, neither one of my parents is African. My dad is definitely very dark skinned. Not very, very, very dark skinned. Like, he actually isn't really super, super dark skinned, but he's dark skinned. Like, I'm dark skinned. He's probably like a little bit darker than me. But yeah, neither one of them like is African, like in speaking and all that. They from there or nothing. We're all Americans. So I guess my answer to your question of what's my nationality is I'm American. I live in the United States. I'm a U.S. citizen. To freedom. Did you get the COVID vaccine? Since you are not in the United States, I like being in tune with people who are not in the United States because we all live on this world. So y'all news should be our news, and our news should be your news too, because we're all humans and we need to know what's going on with each other. I low key might end this a little bit before I finish. Well, it depends, cause I don't know what the timestamp is for how long you can be on live. I wasn't planning on being on here this long. I didn't know it was gonna take this long, to be honest. I overestimated my twisting abilities. My mom is both my parents are black though. So that's why I said African American. So I guess like what you mean is I'm American. Yes, I am American. Um See, that's the type of stuff they should have taught us in school. That's the type of stuff they really should have taught us in school. On top of everything else they taught us and whatever. They should have had a class where we talked about genetics and well, I guess that's science, so that I'm not gonna say that like I don't remember the fact that biology happened. But like I mean like for us black people. And for the white people too, I'm not gonna exclude them because they need to know like their history too. But that's very important. Like where we come from, our ancestors, where we originate from. Like, you know how many of us black people over here are probably descendants to kings and queens and stuff like that, and we probably have inheritances overseas that we know nothing about because they brought us over here and let us stay over here, whatever. Like we're probably heirs to the throne, and we have no idea. I'm heir to something. I don't know what yet. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find out soon or whatever. Ha 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 ha. Robert, you left me. You did say you was gonna leave like 17 minutes ago, so I get it. But you see, it's sticking up like this. Oh no, not that one. This one is sticking up. In my last video, I think it was the last one or whatever, but I had put it on YouTube and I saw that it was buffering and stuff. And I was not aware of that at first because it didn't tell me. So the FPS must be something important. Y'all, also, I figured out that a career that I never thought about or never heard of actually before I read this article. Um, you know how people be like, it's not rocket science. Like, I've always heard that, but I never thought about it. Like, what is rocket science? I want to be a scientist. Like, I don't know. Well, I don't know, but a radio astronomer. They deal with the universe. What's it called? A cosmologist. Cosmologist. I don't know if it's called a cosmologist or a cosmologist, but however you say it, that sounds very interesting. And I just want to know why don't they? Well, I guess I know why because it's literally like a chosen career path. But I was gonna say why don't they teach astrology? Why can't I hear people that's outside from all the way up here? This is taking longer than I thought it was gonna take, and it's getting dark. Yeah, these ones gonna be a little bit bigger because I'm gonna put the top in the ponytail looking thing anyway, so I don't care. Do people? Am I just weird, or do people hear the elastic in their hair? Like that's so weird. The things that come out of our bodies, like how hair grows out of our bodies, how nails grow. And did you guys know that fingerprints, like you see the like the layers of like the print, like you see the layers, is because like how they make more is the nail pushes the skin up and then the skin goes right here. Like, hold on, let me put it right there. The skin goes right here, and that makes the extra, like, the line, and then it keeps going, it pushes it down and grows, whatever. I don't know if y'all get what I'm talking about, but to any nerds out there that know what I'm talking about, your nails grow and push the skin up to create your fingerprint detail. Um, whoa. I don't know why I don't get hot fast. Like I get cold super fast because I'm anemic. But right now and lately, I keep getting hot flashes. Like I said, when I had my nightmare, I woke up like in a sweat. Like, and I've never done that before. I don't even sweat. Like I don't sweat fast either. But I keep getting like hot spells or whatever. These I want to stretch these out more, but they don't want to hang right. Is nobody on here? All right, so what I'm about to talk about something. Um, Follow me on Instagram at Obey Keirra, OBEYKEIRRA. Yeah. Follow me on TikTok. I got 3 TikTok pages because I can't get in certain ones, and then when I do get in the certain ones, I can't get in the other ones that I was just in. I know I put my password as what I put my password in, and it keeps telling me that I'm wrong. Like, how you gonna tell me I'm wrong? I know what I put as my password. That happens to me with my Instagram accounts too. Like I have multiple Instagram accounts. I have a fan page account for a celebrity because I love her. I have a one that's kind of looks like a fan page once you scroll through it a little bit, but it's actually not a fan page. It's just like a page that's like I was posting what I was into at that time. Like whatever I was into at that time. And then I have my personal account, which is the one I just told y'all, Obey Keirra. And then I have my business one, the one that I'm keeping for whenever I'm like doing some business type stuff. Which I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm always kind of being business y. And I am making myself a brand because I am a brand. I am a business. I am a job. Because, like I said, I am going to be a billionaire. I am. And when I become a billionaire, I'm going to have so many events and like charity things, and like I'm going to have a lot of reform type of business, like not businesses, but like projects. Because I am very, 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 very keen on things being right. And I believe that basic human needs should be given to all humans and not held over our heads like a scarcity and like a metal. And I also believe like it would be so cool if the world was like it sounds kind of like jail. Like you do good, you get extra shit. Which that's kind of how it is. It's just spiritual, and a lot of people don't understand that. And astrology has something to do with that too. That's why billionaires study astrology. I'm gonna steady keep saying that. And if you ain't catching on to it, then it's not your cup of tea. See, yeah, I could just put it in a ponytail. I still got to do this part though. My hair too thick. But yeah, okay. So what I was gonna say, I just totally stopped in my fucking thing. I've been saying I'm gonna stop cussing. It's kind of hard if you couldn't tell. But it's like you get rewarded for good citizenship, good behavior, and attitudes. Which I'm not gonna lie, spiritually, that's how life works. It is. That's why blessings come to people who are patient, consistent, and thankful and grateful, show a lot of gratitude for the things that they already have and the place that they are already in. But as a 3D type of thing, because that's more 5D, and everyone is not in 5D. So for the 3D people, they get rewarded for doing the stuff that they should be doing. If they were more spiritual, they would begin it like that anyway. Close unused applications. And what is that? What unused applications? Anyway. Like I said, I don't know how long I could be on here, and it's at an hour and probably 40 minutes. Because when I'm on YouTube, when I post this on YouTube, it'd be a minute or maybe two ahead of what this is telling me it is. But, you know, if it cuts off, it cuts off. Because nobody's on here for me to keep talking about something anyway. What was I gonna... Okay, now I feel like I'm getting hungry. And it's 8:16. That's something. Living by yourself and living alone, you have to do everything. You literally have to do everything. You have to cook for yourself. Even though I was kind of doing that at first, of course, obviously. But, like, now it's like I am in charge of buying all of the groceries. So if I forget the butter and the salt, I'm not going to be eating butter and salt in my food that I'm trying to make that day. If I forget the fact that, oh, I got to buy hot sauce, I got to buy the condiments to everything. If I get burgers and I don't get the tomatoes and I don't get the Miracle Whip and I don't eat lettuce, to be honest. The cheese, I don't eat cheese either like that, to be honest. Then I'm gonna be tomatoless and Miracle Whipless. And who wants to eat a burger? Who wants to eat a dry burger? Oh, and then I just even forgot to mention the ketchup. You didn't buy the ketchup, so now you eating dry fries. Who wants to eat dry, saltless fries? Best believe I got my drinks though. I definitely got my naked juice. I ain't gonna forget that in the grocery shopping. Cause while I'm shopping, that's what I'm drinking. A naked juice. I love naked juices. My first one that I loved, I'm allergic to that one because it have pineapples in it. But I really loved the green one. That was the first one I ever tried when I was going to Quincy Senior High School. And the way that it looks makes you not want to try that one. And I only tried that one because it was either that one or strawberry banana, and I'm really not like a strawberry banana flavor type of fan. Even though I just had that one because that's the only one Dollar General had when I went, and it's actually good, but not like something I want to consistently keep drinking back to back or something. But the green one I was drinking it back to back because it was really good. Green Machine was my favorite one. Flavor wise, it is still my favorite one, but I can't drink it because the more like I do micro dosing of getting pineapple in my system, like it keeps building up my reaction to it, and I don't want to die because I ate a pineapple or drank some pineapple stuff. So, but that was my favorite one. So now my favorite one is the red one, not the Berry Blast, and I don't think it's called the Red Machine. It low key might be called the Red Machine. So the green one is called the Green Machine, and I actually do like the Blue Machine one, which is like blueberry, of course. But the Blue Machine is way sweeter than the rest of them. The rest of them is like have a sour type of taste. Like the red one that I like, the ones that's my favorite. I don't know which one is that one called the Red Machine or if it's called something else or whatever. I know for a fact it's not Berry Blast. And I think they have 3 or 4 ones that's red colored. But it's the one that have elderberries in it and flaxseed. That one is my favorite one. It's sour. Um, Damn, I'm gonna be at 2 hours finishing my hair. This one gonna be big in the back, cause oh no, it's actually not that big. See, my hair does this weird thing where it's like the texture of it changes. Like it's weird. My stomach is growling now. I wasn't hungry at first, and now I am. Yeah, see, I can just slick this back into a ponytail tomorrow. Boom. My thoughts be making me laugh because that bitch, whoever the fuck, she be saying some funny shit. I'm not crazy. That sound like I'm crazy saying that, but she do be saying some funny shit, some funny stuff. I mean, I want to know what Ariana Grande smells like too. I'm back on that weird stuff, but yeah, I want to know. I want to know what Megan Fox smell like. Who else? I want to know what Nicki. Of course, I want to know what Nicki Minaj smell like. I said Beyonce already. But my first choice pick of like who I want to know what they smell like is Rihanna. But I want to know what Oprah smell like. I'm weird talking about I want to know what they smell like. And I don't mean like their human human scent. like the that sounds weird if I mean the human scent. I don't mean it like that, but I mean it like what type of like scent do they like? Like what type of perfume and stuff do they use? Like that kind of stuff. Like what they go to thing is. Like me, if you meet me, I forgot what the one I just. I don't know what that one is called, but I just got it today. Thanks to Jenny, because Jenny gifted me with it. She got it for me. But it's called something. Oh my god, Bath and Body Works got a perfume and it's called strawberry soda and it smells so good. It smells just like strawberry soda. But it smells so good though. I'm at 45 minutes on the hour. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this in a ponytail. Strawberry. Why does it feel like it's getting hotter as it's getting later? Like it wasn't this hot when the sun was not. Well, the sun was out, but I didn't see it because it been raining. But we all know the sun rises in the morning every day. So, like, why is it this hot though? It's cloudy outside. It's been raining all day, and yesterday too. I could have sworn I saw this girl yesterday, but I don't know if it was really her. And it's so weird because the way that it happened wasn't exactly like how I had a dream about it, but like a month ago I had a dream, and at the end of the dream we had walked past each other and she we looked at each other and then she didn't say nothing and technically I didn't say nothing either, but then one of us said something and I was like why you basically I was thinking or I said it like why you acting like you don't know me or whatever. But I don't know if I said it or if I was just thinking it in my dream. But I feel like I just saw her yesterday and that's technically like what happened. Like I felt like it was her, but then I was like, wait, I don't know. But it wasn't until I was walking out that I was in my head like, wait, I feel like that's Guap the Bam. But I just kept going because I was like, I don't know if it is, but now I didn't want to be weird and come back and like look at her face and not be her, or it do be her and it'd be like weird because she didn't say anything and I didn't say anything, and it's literally like how my dream went when it was the person who I thought it was. Oh look, they like this bitch talking about a dream again. I'm getting off of here. But anyway, but now that I realized too, like as I'm walking back down the street, I'm like, that's how it happened in my dream. Like I have remember, like that's how it happened in my dream too. We walked past each other and both of us like didn't say anything, and then we both then acknowledged that each other was acting like we know who each other was, even though like I said I don't know for real if that was her or not, but I had a thought that it could have been or was. Yay, I'm about to be done. And it only took about 2 hours. Y'all see how that just changed? It looked like it got a filter on it now because it changed. Should I put it this way or should I put it that way? It looks like it should go this way. Okay. I am going to put this in a ponytail tomorrow. Who else I want to know what they smell like? I like being the weirdo. I'm not going to lie. It's so fun. It's so fun being the odd person. What Nicki Minaj say? Why look basic when you can look stunning? Why be basic when you can be different? I don't know. I always have been like the weird kid. Like, yeah, the weird kid or whatever. The oddball type of person. So yeah, like I said, this only took 2 hours to do. And I hate that it keeps doing this. I wish my hair would grow like 7 inches overnight so that Well, not tonight, because then I would have to take my hair down and retwist it. Actually, I wouldn't probably have to do that. I could just, boom, put it in a ponytail for real, for real. But I wish it would grow like 7 inches overnight for a week. That would be so cool. You know how long my hair would be? Very long. 24, 28 inches. Not me getting the math wrong now. Y'all, if it wouldn't have been for TikTok in 2020, a lot of things would have been different. And I feel so bad for any of the older people who aren't on TikTok or don't know like the gist of TikTok, and anybody who wasn't on TikTok when it first came out before Donald Trump tried to ban it because it was spilling tea. Because like it really was spilling tea. Like, and their algorithm was spot on. It still be spot on a little bit, but I've been on some of my accounts where the For You page is like, it's like super generic and dumb. But then my one that I had in the beginning is still spot on. It's good. But that's the one I keep having a hard time getting into, which is very irritating because I know I got my username right because I look at my username all the time on my other one. And then I know that I got my password right because I made that one first. And when I first make something, my password for the first time is always the same thing because it's very secure. I forgot what grade I was in, but it was the grade that was like computer class and all that kind of stuff. They was teaching you stuff like that. But they told us to make up a they was basically teaching us how to make a very secure um password. And I came up with the perfect secure password, and since I made the perfect secure password, I can use it on everything because no one's gonna guess it. Not even a hacker. Well, a hacker gonna see it. They gonna know how to get in it and look at it. But just a normal person that don't know how to hack, they're not gonna guess it. Look, I'm on my last two. It'd be like braiders. How many more braids is this? Some people be like, oh, it'll be 3. Look at me, I can make it 1, but I'm gonna make it 2. That's why that person who asks, do I do hair? Not professionally, but I can do hair. Like when I have a daughter, she definitely gonna be straight. She ain't never going to school nappy headed. And my son, he ain't going to school nappy headed either. And his hair gonna be long. Both of their hair gonna be long. Y'all, I'm really finna be at 2 hours, and I'm stopping as soon as I get done with this other one, cause I didn't really have anything planned to talk about. I just was doing my hair on here and talking at the same time. And plus, ain't nobody on here right now, so this is my last one. So I'm finna get off this video, and I'm gonna post this on YouTube, just because. So yeah, this is the last one. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look when I put it in the ponytail tomorrow. So this is a protective twist style. Protective twist. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit hot. I'm finna go get a drink. I ain't gonna lie, I did just drink this. But I probably shouldn't have drunk that. I'm not gonna lie. Me shopping for myself, I'm gonna gain some weight because I didn't do I had a plan to do it right, but my plan didn't go how I thought it was gonna go, and I got the wrong type of food. So when I go back, I'm gonna go somewhere tomorrow probably. Oh no, I gotta work tomorrow. Oh no, I got shit to do tomorrow too. I get off at 2. But I'm gonna buy some healthy things because the only thing that I have that's healthy is water, naked juice, which some people might argue that has too much sugar and it's not healthy or whatever, but It's healthy to me. What else? That's about it. That's about it. Ooh, y'all want to see something? I'm gonna get something to drink, and I'm gonna show y'all how this look in a ponytail, and I'm gonna show y'all something that I'm getting off before it get 2 hours. Y'all got 5 seconds to guess what I'm finna drink. Oh, you saw it. But did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? Did y'all freaking see this in the store? I look like my dad. Did y'all see this in the store? I got 2 of them, so I opened the other ones, and I'm not gonna lie, like you gotta get used to it. They should have either put these on the puffy Cheetos, or they should have gave these the recipe to the Frito people, because these taste like Fritos. When you first start eating it, it tastes like Fritos, or it tastes like it would taste better on Fritos. So I'm not too fond of it being on the crunchy Cheetos. I feel like if it was on the puffy Cheetos, it would be better. So this is going to be a little bit longer than 2 hours. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all this. Did y'all freaking see this in the store? Because I did, and I got them. I don't even be eating chips like that. Like, I haven't ate chips in a long time. But I got some chips since I shop for myself or whatever. So I'm finna show y'all these. Like, yeah, this is what this look like. Protect the style twist or whatever. So then when I put it in a ponytail or whatever, I might do it like something like this or whatever, but probably not. Or I might do something like this or probably not. Or I might just put it in a ponytail for real, like this. And, you know, do my edges. And then, yeah. But, yeah. Or I might put it into, let me see how I might look into. Something like 2 buns or something. Or the front 2 buns. Like, boom. Something like, well, not like, boom, something like that. I don't know, something. Oh, yeah, it been longer than 5 seconds. But I'm drinking this. Yeah. Like I said, like, it's okay. But I don't know why, but recently that's another one of the symptoms, as I was talking about earlier in the video. Strawberries don't taste good to me at the moment. But I like strawberry. I thought I liked strawberries, but they don't taste good to me in the moment. I like the naked juice that was called Blue Machine, but sweet stuff don't taste right to me right now either. It's so humid. This just got like started sweating really fast. Yeah, like strawberry right now it doesn't taste. Mm-mm. Okay, but I'm done. And on here it says 1 hour and 58 minutes, but I'm pretty sure it says 2 hours on what's it called? YouTube. But I'm gonna get off of here because there's nobody on here. If you make it to the end of this video on YouTube, put a peace sign up. On answer my questions that I asked too on this, and also put a peace sign so I can know that you got to the end of the video, because you would G 2 hours straight.